my friends. I thought we would try a little solo variant for Star Realms. This is a fast and fun two-player game that I believe came out last year, and it's really popular. The game itself is just a deck of cards, and it runs about 10 bucks. The setup and play time is crazy fast, and teaching it is a breeze. So this is a very light, fun two-person game. But there are also quite a few solo variants out there for Star Realms. I believe a few of them came as promos when the game was originally released. I don't have those promo cards. You can find them on Board Game Geek. People have posted up an image of them, so you can play the solo variants if you like. But there are also a few fan-made variants. This one is the Replicators, and I'll put a link below to where you can find this particular variant. And I believe the person who made it has put together a list of all the solo variants out there for Star Realms, and I think has even put them together as a campaign. So if you would like, you can actually play this game in an extended manner solo, which is just a lot of fun. So big thumbs up to Board Game Geek. I believe the user's name is Sean, and like I said, I'll link him below. If you're interested, the One Player Guild is hosting a challenge, a solo challenge. Every month they pick a game to play solo, and this is one of the games they have picked. So you could play the game, post your score, and see how you do against others who are playing alone. But it's a fun little variant, and we're going to go up against the Replicators. You can print these smaller so that they're the same size as your Star Realm cards, but just for visual purposes, I printed them a little larger. It just makes it a little easier to read. And it would be double-sided, all right? You have your setup for the game, and then this card shows you the AI, how the Replicators play. And depending what you draw, they're going to react in a different way. So this is a fun little, I've played it a couple times. It's a nice little challenging solo variant. So I thought, let's go for it, all right? Put this aside for now. And for Star Realms, like I said, all you need is your base deck. And for this game, the purpose of the game is to be the last one standing, all right? We're going to start the game with 50 what are called authority points. And what are neat about this game, which is such a nice little touch, is that the authority points are double-sided. So as you lose them, if you lose 4 points, you simply turn your 5 into a 1, which is so nice. Such a neat little idea. So we're going to start with 50 authority, and the Replicators are also going to start with 50 authority, and I'm just going to sort of push this out of the way. Hopefully we'll be able to see it while we play. The other thing we're going to start with, because it is a mini deck builder, I would say, is we start with our basic hand of cards, and we start with 10 cards. 2 of them are Vipers, and these we can use to attack with. The rest are Scouts, and these are going to generate us income so that we can recruit more powerful ships to our cause. Normally in Star Realms, your opponent would start with this identical hand. Since we're playing solo, though, we only need 1 of these, all right? So this is going to be our starting hand. So we're just going to give it a good little shuffle here. And on your turn, you always want to make sure you have 5 cards in your hand. So we're going to, unless something kooky happens, we're going to always be drawing up to 5 cards. All right, those are cards. And I've separated the deck out into our basic draw deck. These are the cards we can purchase. But there are also Explorer cards. These are all Explorer cards. And they're sort of generic ships we can get. They aren't associated with any faction. They only cost $2. So if at any time we're stymied and we can't find anything we want, we can always go and pick up an Explorer. Okay, so I'm just going to set these to the side because these are sort of the least exciting of all of our possible ships, but they're always there for us, just in case. And give it a little shuffle. And let's set up the trade row. And these are going to be the ships that are available for us to recruit to our cause. All right, and we're always going to have 5 of them showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right. 2 types of cards in this game. Oops, I'm gonna put this over here. Ah, yes, and let's put up our replicator so he's available to us. Does everything look good? Yeah. I might pull this down a little bit. So there's 2 types of ships that we can recruit in this game. You'll notice some of them are landscape and some of them are vertical, and that's one way to sort of tell the difference between the 2. Ships, your basic ships, are going to be cards that look something like this, all right? They're going to have their faction in the top. There are 4 factions in this game. How much they cost to recruit to our cause, and their abilities. And what's neat about Star Realms is that these ships, well, they like to be with their own kind. So there's going to be a bunch of different rows on these cards, all right? And if we send the ram out, he's a blob ship, with another blob ship, we'll be able to activate his secondary ability. If we send him out, let's say with a Federation ship here, we're only going to be able to use their primary abilities, okay? So anything with a symbol, in order to activate it, you must send them out together with a like symbol, okay? So there is some incentive to pick a faction and try to recruit heavily within that faction. As opposed to having a whole rainbow of cards that don't combo well, you can kind of, aim for one particular faction. So for example here, we have the Star Empire. So if we manage to play both of these cards at the same time, we would be able to trigger the basic 2 attack as well as his secondary ability of an additional attack. This guy here, well, he doesn't have a secondary ability. He doesn't have a star ability, all right? So he doesn't combo. So these are your ships. The second thing you can buy are what are called bases or outposts, okay? And these show up landscape. And down here in the corner, they'll have a shield. These are the only way to defend yourself in this game. If you don't have a base, any attacks launched against you are going to be taken out of your authority. And remember, if your authority hits 0, you lose the game. So while these don't do as much damage, for example, the Dreadnought will hit for 7, the space station only hits for 2, but it does give us a little bit of protection. And I'll go into how that works in a bit. But that's the difference between these outposts and bases. They're going to show up landscape, and they're going to give us a little bit of help, all right? So, here's our authority. Let's just stick this down here. Here's our draw pile. And the rules say that you take the first turn. Great. So what do? Well, we pull 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get to spend them. Scout, Viper, Scout, Scout, Scout. All right. So in our first hand, we have generated a whopping 1 point of attack, which is fabulous. Let's spend it right now. The replicators don't have any defenses, all right? They generate ships. And right now they have no ships, so we're going to hit them for 1 point of authority. Ha! We're off and running. Next, you can do attack and purchasing in any order you wish, all right? We generate 4 currency. So let's see, what can we get for 4? All right, so we can start big, like I said, with the blobs, and they are heavy, heavy hitters. Or, too expensive, a trade bot for 1, that would be a waste because we have 4. We can hit a space station, which will give us a little bit of attack as well as some defense. So what do you think? Man, I love the blob. I'll be honest with you here. I am a fan of the blob. So let's do it. Even though we have 4, should we go for it? Let's go all in on the blobs. All right, let's go all in on the blobs. So we're going to buy this card, and in a true deck builder fashion, it goes into our discard pile. As soon as you remove a card from the trade row, you slide them all down and reveal the next. So the next one's going to be Barter World. All right. This one also has the shield icon, but you'll notice it's silver, not black. Okay. So they're going to play a little bit differently, and if we get there, I'll show you that. But that's the end of our turn. We've done our attack, we've traded, we're out of cards. We're going to flip over to the replicator. Okay. And the replicators are interesting. On their turn, what you're going to do is you're going to take the oldest card in your trade row and you're going to scrap it. All right, so we're just going to discard it over here. You're going to slide everybody down and you're going to reveal a new card. And whatever that symbol is, that's how the replicators are going to act. So let's see. We end up with a Federation. All right. Just for now, let's pull this up and look. Federation. Replicator mothership gains 5 authority. And add a replicator warship. Okay. Well, remember that 1 point we managed to knock off? We're going to bring it back as a 5. So they're actually getting stronger. All right. And it said to add a replicator warship. That's the other part of this game that you print out. These tiny little warships and you cut them out. Some are blank. Some have a value on them. All right. And that's their strength. So you can stick them upside down or in a bowl or whatever you want to do. And when it says add a warship, you simply pluck one and add it. All right. So the replicators now have 2 ships on the battlefield, the mothership and 1 replicator. Okay, and that will have ramifications as we will see in a moment. Our turn though. Last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it should be the same mix as before. Yep, 1 Viper, 4 Scouts. All right, so let's hit with our 1 Viper, and we can choose now. We can either take it off of the authority, or since this is just a level 1 replicator, let's take him out. So we're going to hit this little guy and get him off the playing field. And that left us with 4. Okay, so now our space station is still there, or a barter world. Interesting, interesting. Because the space station, every turn it's still out there, it's going to let us attack for 2. If we have some synergy, we'll be able to attack for 4. If we trash this card, which is an option, it'll generate us 4 credits. Okay. The barter world, however, its primary ability is we get to choose. Do we want to bring back 2 authority or 2 bucks? If we trash it, we end up with 5. All right. So let's talk for a minute the difference between a black outpost shield and a silver, what would you call this, base symbol. Okay. Bases can be avoided. So if the replicators attack, they could swing right by our barter world and hit us directly. Outposts cannot. If you have an outpost in play, your opponent, solo or person, must attack the outpost and destroy it before any attack makes it through to you or your bases. So outposts are a little stronger. All right, outposts are a little stronger. So let's do that. Let's grab ourselves the outpost. Remember, it goes into our discard pile. We're going to slide it down, reveal the next. That's the end of our turn. Ooh, I love the stealth needle. Hopefully we can pick that one up. Replicators go. Discard our dreadnought. Slide them down. Ooh, all right. They pulled a red machine cult faction. Choose 2 cards from your hand and discard them. And add a replicator. All right. We are out of cards, so let's shuffle up and see what we get. We're going to pull 5, and we're going to have to toss 2. That's horrible. That's horrible. All right, let's see what we get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toss 2. Oh, we're not tossing our space station. Viper. Ooh, 2 Vipers, 1 Scout. Do we want to lose attack? Or, well, remember, our space station is going to give us attack, so what if we leave all of our attack in? There's nothing really we can buy except for a trade bot. So let's dump our Scouts. All right, we're going to discard our Scouts. We've discarded our 2 hand. Now we need to add a replicator warship. Let's see what we get this time. Nope, another level 1. All right, not too bad, not too bad. We could take that. Okay, our turn. So we are going to put our space station into play. Fabulous. So now we have a little bit of defense, and every round it's going to generate us a hit of 2 with our Vipers. That's going to get us a hit of 4. Great. Let's take him out for 1. And 1, 2, 3. Gone. All right. Replicators, we're coming for you. Their turn. Trash the bot. Slide it down. Flip it. Ooh, it's a blob fighter. All right. Replicators attack. Oh dear. With an attack value equal to the number of replicators squared plus the cost of the card we just flipped. Okay. The good news is we only have one replicator on the board, the mothership. So square that. It's only a 1. And the blob fighter just happens to only be a 1 as well. So we are going to take a hit. 2 authority. Not too bad. Not too bad. But that could have been a lot worse. Okay. Our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we get? Scouts. Oh, that's junk. That's junk. All right. All right. All right. That's okay. We have our space station, and it's going to generate 2 hits. So let's go ahead and take that. So let's turn this 5 into a 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're plinking away at the replicators. Plinking. But that's effective. That's effective. Because we now get 4 points to go shopping. All right. Oh, I want that stealth needle. The stealth needle is really cool because it replicates another card. So you copy another ship you've played this turn. Not only will the stealth needle turn into that card, but it will also pick up that card's faction. So it's sort of an, how would you describe it? A instant combo for the faction, which is great. I also, however, have the barter world, and he's going to get discarded. Oh, do I risk losing the stealth needle and take the barter world? Decisions, decisions. All right. Yeah. Let's go with the stealth needle. I love the stealth needle. It's never done me wrong. So we'll slide those down and flip it. Ooh, another one. Replicators go. Barter world's gone. I'm sorry, barter world. Okay, hopefully that was the wise choice there. And they pull another blob. All right, so they're going to attack. Number of replicators squared, 1, 1, plus, however, the cost of the card. Ouch. So they're going to hit us for... Oh, you know what? I did that wrong last turn. I forgot about my space station. Ha, ha, ha. So last turn, the replicators hit us for 2, right? And we have an outpost defense of 4. So their 2 shots would have bounced off us. So I shouldn't have lost those 2 authority. Sorry about that. I forgot I was protected. But that's about to end right now because they're going to hit us for 7. Ah, bummer. So that's going to destroy our outpost, all right? It's going to absorb 4 points for us. It just gets discarded. It's not gone from the game. We'll be able to bring him back, but it's out for now. It took 4, so now we do have to lose 3. So now we'll lose our 3. All right. All right. Forgot about that. But that's the end of them. They don't add any ships, so we're good. So we need 5 cards. We only have 2. Let's give it a little shuffle. A little shuffle here. And like with most deck builders, it takes a while to get, you know, anything good in your hand. You seem to be stuck with a bunch of lame scouts. Yep, there we go again. Oh, look, our space station came back. All right, let's get him out again. Hopefully I'll remember to use him. And we ended up with... Let's do our attacks first, shall we? 2 from our space station, 5 from our ram, 1 from our Viper. So that's going to get us a total of 8. Ah, that's fabulous. Okay, so we're going to attack for 8. Ha! Take that little ship. 1, 2, 3. Replicators are going down. And we only ended up with $2 worth of scouts. We could pick up the blob fighter though. Let's pick up the blob fighter. We could pick up an explorer, but the blobs combo so nicely. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. Reveal the next one. Ooh, more blobs coming. I like that. Okay. You're gone, command ship. And instead we're gonna pull, oh, darn it. Replicators gain back 5 authority. And we're going to add a warship. Let's see what we get this time. Oh no, a level 5 warship. Oh no, that's not good at all. Okay, okay, that's not good at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scouts. My stealth needle popped up, but there's nobody good for him to mimic. Darn it. Okay. So the only thing he can copy, I guess he could either copy a scout and give us another tiny bit of recruiting power, or he can mimic the Viper. The problem is, here's the problem. That warship is level 5, so we need to generate 5 points to take him out. And even if my stealth needle copies my Viper, my space station is only a 4. That'll only get me up to 4, and I need 5. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. So, if I turn him into a scout, that would give me 4. Is there anything exciting out there for 4? There's not. There is not. Okay. Well, let's put it on attack then. We're going to turn him into a Viper. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 4 points of attack. We're going to leave that guy out there, I guess, and just hit the authority. 3 scouts for that. We'll pick up the trade pod. The trade pod. Should I pick up that Federation shuttle? Okay, why not? Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot. After you buy something, you're supposed to reveal the next one. Is that better? Oh, darn it. I want that one. Can we go back? Can I put back the trade pod? No, I can't. Okay. Now I'll pick up Federation shuttle. Oh, another one. Wow, so many bases coming up. Okay. Okay. Replicator's turn. This one gets lost. And they're going to flip. Ooh, all right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Star Empire. Replicators attack with, oh, no. Attack equal to the cost of the card we flipped, 1, plus 2 for each replicator ship. We have 2 replicator ships. So that's going to be a total of 3 points. And then after that, we're going to add another replicator ship. So they're going to attack us for 3. It's going to bounce off our space station. Hallelujah. And we're going to add another ship. No, this one's just a level 1. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. 2, 3. Shuffle up. The problem is I need to purchase some big hitting ships. I'm not generating enough firepower here. Okay, 4, 5. Happy I have that space station. Really? Really? Nothing? I got nothing. I got nothing. Okay. Space station. Hit him for 2. Let's take out this little sad guy and a singleton. And we're going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. Oh, yes. This is what I was hoping for, a battle blob. And if we can duplicate him, we would be in the money. All right, let's see if we get lucky here. Flip this. Replicator's turn. Blob world, you're gone. Slide you down, and you're going to hit us for, oh, no. This is the worst one possible, remember, because they're going to attack equal to the number of replicators squared plus the cost of our card, okay? 2 replicators squared, that's 4, 5. It's just enough to take down our space station. So we lose our space station and 1 point of authority. All right, you bums. We'll get our space station back though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we get now. Scouts, rams. Oh, we had it. Okay, now we're looking good because we have our space stealth needle. I don't know why I keep calling it space needle. Stealth needle plus a ram. Ooh, let's do this. Okay, well, let's do the easy stuff first. 2 authority. Is there anything out there we want to buy for 2 authority? Why not? We'll pick up a blob fighter and reveal. And let's pick up the Imperial Fighter and reveal. Okay, and now let's attack. Wahaha! Stealth Needle turns into another ram, and it's going to pick up the faction of our blob ship. So we have 1, 10, And each of these are going to get the faction bonus. So we're going to have 10, 4, and a 1. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? 15 points of damage. So do we want to leave him out and just go for authority? Or should we get rid of him? Let's see. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of him while we can. And he's going to lose a 10. Nice. All right, we're whittling him down here. We are whittling him down. Although, we're not even halfway. But that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. Blob station is gone. Slide them down. They're going to attack with red. Choose 2 cards from your hand. Discard them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I don't want to. We got our blob fighters. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Okay, draw a card. 3. Okay, so let's get rid of our scouts. Discard them. Add a replicator warship. All right, how about a level 1? Okay, well, we can do that. We can do that. So we have some synergy going on here. It's going to give us 3 authority, plus an attack of 2, plus an attack of 3, plus draw a card. Uh-oh, draw a card. I like the sound of that. Let's see what we get. Hopefully, another blob ship would be great. It is a Imperial Fighter. All right. Oh, and this one has a special ability. Target opponent discards a card. All right, well, replicators don't have a card. If you would make target opponent discard a card, instead, you draw a card and discard a card. All right, so this guy is going to let us draw a card. Yes, and let's discard the Viper. Ooh, this is going to be a big hit for us. Nicely done, Imperial Fighter. I like the sound of you. Okay, 2 hits for that. Oh, we get the special ability trigger for this new battle blob, which is draw a card. Oh, even better, our space station is back. And we now have synergy, right? So because we have our space station plus our Imperial Fighter, man, we're going to generate 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to generate 8 points of attack right there. And these are also all going to be synergy as well. We already did our draw the cards, so we're going to generate 8, 10, 13. Whoa, seriously? Plus 3 points to spend. 8, 10, 13, 4, 6, 8. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We just did 21 points of damage. Wow. Did I do that right? I think I did. I think I did. That's definitely 13, and that's definitely 8. And 8 plus 13, yep. All right, let's do it, man. Let's take out this 20. Take out that 1. Plus, we're left with 3 points to spend. I love the blobs. This is why I always play the blobs. Survey ship, yuck. Supply bot, maybe? Maybe? Although we do have a lot of this faction going. So, okay, let's take survey ship, just because that's kind of the faction we have. All right, replicators, let's see what you got. I think we got you on the ropes here. Slide you down. You're going to pull out, ooh, okay, equal to the cost plus 2 for each replicator. So our cost is 2. We only have 1 replicator out, so that's going to be a total of 4. And our space station is going to absorb it. It's going to be blown up, but that's okay. We're okay with that. That's why we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on. I think I blew through all my blob ships. Oh, no, I didn't. I love the blobs. I just love them. All right. Let's do attacking first. What do we do? Synergy says we draw a card. Great. Another scout. That doesn't help us. But we are going to generate 10 points of damage right there. Oh, we're so flippin' close. Okay. We got him down to 1. We've got him down to 1. I think we got him, guys. And this is going to give us 4 points to play with. Yup. 4 points. Anything exciting for 4? Let's Grab a card, junkyard. All right, well, let's just take these guys since I seem to be collecting this faction. All right, so let's take you for 1, flip you over. Take you for 3, flip you over. Oh, my lovely blob worlds are coming out now. Okay, discard, slide it down, flip it over. Okay, Replicators attack. Equal to the cost of this card, 3, plus 2 for every Replicator, 5. And we don't have our lovely Outpost out there to protect us, so let's lose a 5. That's okay. That's okay. We can afford it because I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, and add a Replicator. Oh, did I forget to add a Replicator last time? I might have. Darn it. Oh well. One ship. One ship. Here we go. That darn stealth needle just keeps coming out at the wrong moment, but that's okay because you know what? 2 points. 1, 2. 1, 2. We have managed to finish off the Replicators, and they're done. So that's it. That's a quick little playthrough of this lovely solo variant. As you can tell, I favor the blobs. But it is a fun, quick, easy game. I think it's a neat way just to explore the factions and how they work. Maybe, you know, oil up your personal tactics and get in some good game time in between plays with another person. Star Realms is a fun little game, and I would highly recommend it if you're into quick two-person games. You can sneak this one in just about any time. But check out the link below because there are several solo variants out there for this game, and I think they're just a fun. It's a fun way to play it. All right. So hope you enjoyed Replicant Star Realms. See you next time.